Alrighty. Guys, he's been shadow banned, folks. BP, we all need to work together, man.
This is Daniel Alexander Cannon, and this is logic before authority. You're looking at two things before you.
Turn it up a little bit.
Both of which I've told you what's going to happen.
Yep. Everything he said is coming.
One is a secondary low has formed on the other side of the island. And it's probably around a Cat 1 or very close to it by now. And no, they're not going to talk about it on the news yet.
They're not going to.
It's coming. The second thing you're looking at is at the end of this roll right here, you can see that this hurricane is turning back to the east.
Yep.
The north and to the east. And it is Cat 5 again. It's moved into warmer water again.
Yep.
And it's Cat 5. And is turning back to the north and to the east.
He's right. All of this is right.
I say that I told you guys this in previous videos.
Trying to see if the camera's working. Okay.
But that's not from an ego standpoint. I'm pointing out to you that even a simple man as myself could look at the information and tell what was going to happen with just a reasonable amount of studying. Yet they continue to tell you lies.
Yep. Weather Channel's been lying.
They told you that the hurricane was never going to do this to start with. Just a matter of 2 days ago, day and a half ago. But it was going to go straight on.
I'm being shadow banned. I noticed. Comments down below is working, folks.
Of course, when it turned. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, furthermore, what's going to happen. This hurricane is going to come further up to the north, and there's a very good possibility it's going to turn in and go slam right into this area, right in here somewhere. Into, you might say, the Big Island or the secondary island there. The reason why I say that's going to happen is this. These are the upper level winds that are in place. A large hurricane, Cat 5, is controlled by the upper level winds. The upper level winds are pointing this way.
Yep.
Which doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell that the hurricane is going to follow these arrows. As long as it stays like a Cat 4 or Cat 5, it's going to go this way. Now, once it comes into contact with land, it's going to drop back down. The further it drops down, the more it's going to follow these winds.
Yep, he's right.
These winds are the lower level winds, and they're pointing to the west. But once it hits and drops down in category, it's going to turn and go to the west.
He's right.
But
Category
first,
1, folks, is right
right
beside it.
Level winds, and it's going to come up, and it's going to.
I guess that'll be Hurricane Gordon.
And it's going to hit the secondary and third islands right through this area here.
We're going to get on here this late, but here we are.
I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news when it comes to that.
It's okay. At least you're the bearer of bad news and you're saving people's lives.
Another hurricane here that is formed. You can see the rotation on it as it rocks backwards and forth here. The animation, it starts rotating. Not only is it rotating, the supercells coming out the top of it, if you can see, it is growing with great speed. By tomorrow, this will be full-fledged hurricane probably. You'll have a double-barrel hurricane system sitting right here in Hawaii.
That's right.
Definitely
Bam.
by tomorrow night. But what's going to happen is this one is going to close in on this one a bit more as it grows, because it's going, the smaller hurricane is going to follow these arrows for now, which means it's going to want to come around this way towards the Big Island, which you can see that that's the direction it's going, is this way, while it is smaller. Once it gets larger, depending on how big it gets, which I don't know that this is going to get, Cat 3, 4, 5, it may be smaller, but what it's going to do is bring a substantial more amount of rain.
Yep. That's right.
When it comes to mid-level winds, there really isn't any. It's basically negligible mid-level winds. It's all high level and low level. You can see the growth of the hurricane this afternoon. See the size of the purple area? Watch it grow. This is going from a Cat 4 to a strong Cat 5. The eye wall is having a little bit of a hard time because of the shear. However, the hurricane itself, from wind speed and serious weather, is all still there. You can see the purple, the deep purple, almost a bluish looking color on the left-hand side of the eye wall, right there. Seeing that purple there like that, you've got yourself a Cat 5 like. Looks like we might have an updated image coming in. We'll let that load. Now come over here and I'll show you why what's happening is happening. If I stop this and bring it down, you can see Hawaii here. This is the ocean temperatures.
You're welcome.
You'll
Thank
notice
you.
that the purple area, burgundy basically, and then the purple area here, the hurricane came along through the burgundy area and grew into a Cat 4. It turned here and had to travel, and is having to travel through the cooler water here of purple, and then come up here and start getting into the warmer water again of burgundy. So the closer this hurricane gets either to this corner here,
Thank you. You can
and
thank
here,
God.
the stronger the deacon is going to
The
get.
only reason we're the best is
But at this
God.
point, it's already pulling in moist, warmer air that's allowing it to grow like this and get bigger. The hurricane at this point is the size of all of the islands put together. That's the core of the hurricane. Now we can take a look at some of the models and what they're saying. I haven't looked at this one right here, the updated models, that is. And the first one I look at says that it's going to do what I said it was going to do. Here it comes into frame in a moment.
Yep, here comes the second one.
Okay. Come across, then turn up because it's feeling real powerful, and it follows those upper level winds, smacks into the islands, weakens, and then drifts back out to the west.
Yep.
The only thing that this doesn't take into account is that secondary hurricane that's forming. Now there is a possibility that that secondary hurricane could fall apart.
Yep.
But right now it ain't doing nothing but strengthening.
Yep. He's right.
Let's look at another.
If you can see the
model.
If you see the screen, please hit like.
See what it says.
Y'all don't understand. Weather Channel is lying to y'all.
Well, I can
Category 3, my ass. It's a Category 5.
It's bringing it up, backing into the islands.
Yep.
Bouncing off and drifting away.
Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. We need to save all the people we can. Weather Channel, the NWO News is lying to y'all.
Very similar, but not quite making landfall. Right now we're sitting at about like this position. And coming across and up and then dipping back in.
I know they do.
Dip in towards
Thank you, Christina. Golly, thank you, Crystal.
Traveling off the east. There's that secondary hurricane.
Yep. And then there's a third one behind that.
Got it coming down below.
Hawaii, you're getting pummeled by the NWO.
Coming down.
And this is why I had to come on late.
Only thing is we're sitting at about here.
Yep.
This is that secondary low back here.
Yeah.
This line kind of trying to make a circle.
Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. We're trying to save people's lives while everybody else is killing everybody.
And according to this, it finally does make a circle.
Shadow banning us. It's okay.
And drifts in and out.
We're going to bring down the NWO.
Ultimately consumed by the larger hurricane. That's per that model. Let's look at the next model. This model has it doing basically what I said that it was going to do. Come up, then make a right turn, smack into the islands.
Yep. Wind shear is doing it. The wind shear is going to smack them right into it.
model is not showing the secondary load either. Here's another model.
Thank you for the like, Christy. Thank you for all of y'all. This is Daniel, Logic of Authority, speaking, and he's right on everything. Kevin Shield, Edward Snowden, we all are working together.
I don't know if it continues on, but let's see.
They've been shadow banning him, and it's time to slam on the brakes and hit the gas on the NWO.
Here we are now.
Weather Channel's stupid. This is a Category 5 hurricane right now, folks.
Between there and there, I'm not sure where it's thinking it's going, but from that point to that point, getting very close to the islands in that model.
Thanks for the likes, everyone. Good grief. Thank you. You can thank God. That's all I can say. That we're here.
And another model. Here we are about now. Coming on further north. It shows it weakening as it slams into the islands. In the
Yeah,
same spot
I guess so.
but I think it will.
Just like I said. It's like
It
we all
actually
said.
shows it crossing the islands,
Just like Simpson said.
dissipating out from there. Low that definitely looks like it's developing right now. That is approximately what I see.
That is Daniel Alexander Cannon. He's been
Except for I do not see
he is
it.
being shadow banned, so
Even
I
this week.
told
This
him
would
I
be
was
like
gonna
a
do this
Category
again
3.
for him. Y'all need to subscribe to him.
The 3 before it
Berkeley
gets
is
up into
saying
here.
this is gonna happen. Scientists from Berkeley.
However, that's just my opinion. But this shows it crossing the islands
Good grief, everybody's on here tonight.
and then turning back.
What is this channel about?
Actually doing a little
Saving
dance
people's
there,
life. And
crossing and bouncing backwards and forth.
China's coming in with death barges, folks.
And then heading out and re-strengthening.
In Hawaii, they're coming for their land, folks. Just thought you might want to know that. Yes, it is, Anthony. You're right. Holy cow, everybody's coming on. Thank you. Everybody, we need to let everybody know Hawaii is about to get slammed hard. The Weather Channel is lying.
Don't look for it to lose.
Weather Channel's lying, folks.
Just don't think it's going to happen. Going to make it lose. Even this close to the islands,
Oh,
it will be
I
in
mean do that.
waters that it's been in at a
Sorry.
Cat 4 for the
Dang.
last several days.
Camera changed
These
on me.
waters are Cat
My
4
bad.
temperature waters.
Shoot. I mean do
Not
that.
Cat 2 like you see right here in front of you.
They're saying it's a Category 3 when it's going into a Category 5. Y'all need to wake up. Seriously. If you keep on listening to Weather
Now
Channel,
let's take a look at the current
you might as
radar
well
right now.
look for FEMA coffin. This is a category 5. It's almost up to 200 miles per hour and it slammed on its brakes. It's at 6 miles per hour speed. Thank you for the subscribers, everyone. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm here to warn you and save you. This is my second channel, my live channel. They cut me off because they don't want to.
Between moderate and really heavy rain. We'll take a look at the live stream right now.
Yeah, this is live.
Looks like we just got some moderate rain at the moment at Kilauea.
Yeah.
What you're looking at in the distance is Kilauea.
What's causing this storm?
But you can't see down in
The
the
Rothschilds in China.
Kilauea is 2 miles across.
They want their land. Obama gave
Can't
the
see
land
all
to
of it
Hawaii,
yet.
guys. And
And all this steam that you see in the air is being produced by the water being thrown in a hot frying pan. A hot frying pan is the rock that sits on top of the caldera.
well, listen to this guy. He's smart. He's about to tell you what's going to happen with this hurricane.
And underneath the rock, you have lava. And if it's not able to steam off, the amount of rain coming down gets too intense. It'll be like throwing water into a grease fire.
That's right. He's right.
Except worse, because grease fires are 500 degrees, which is what you got here. This white tree of the caldera. This white area is 500 degrees, and down below this is 2,000 degrees.
Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Thank
And if
you.
you throw water, too much water into a grease fire, what happens? You get an explosion. In this case, it would be called a hydrovolcanic explosion.
Yeah.
Here's a current cam image. Live cam takes a picture about every minute at the volcano house, looking out over the caldera. As you can see, normally you can see a lot of the caldera, but you can't see none of it.
This is predicted.
This image is looking from a couple of, maybe a mile away.
You should be
and
shocked.
from a distance.
Melina, Camille, thanks for
Looking at the
subscribing.
caldera from a distance.
California, you're in the
There's another
crosshairs
live
with
image.
this. You got Hurricane Gordon coming your
Again,
way.
a substantial amount of steam.
Hurricane Gordon is heading toward California.
This image is from Mauna Loa on the mountaintop. Not Kilauea, but the even taller volcano, Mauna Loa, because we could have the potential of the same kind of thing up there. I showed in an earlier video today this report. This report goes into depth about how in back in 1991, rainfall induced volcanic activity. It was published in 2002. The event happened on 29 July 2001. Extreme rainfall, just like what we're seeing here, about 17 inches of it hit the ground, and we've already surpassed 17 inches. Hit the ground, and the volcano, basically what I was describing with water being thrown on a grease fire, happened. And when it hit 17 inches of water or rain, it went kapooey.
Yep.
And that would be a very bad thing.
Can't remember that.
But then you'd have an open caldera with the lava exposed directly to the rainfall, so and the water pouring in. You'd have repeated explosions, one after the other, with the first explosion being the worst, because the throat of the volcano right now is currently full, and it would produce a pyroclastic flow into the hurricane.
He's right. He's right. If you're on the West Coast, you're death. That's what this is. What I've been warning you about. Right beside it, guys, Category 1, Hurricane Gordon is coming up.
Water vapor.
Right beside it. And it's heading toward California.
It shows all the...
And where's Weather Channel? They're at home washing their tights.
Where it's going.
You was asking what this was. Me body slamming the NWO and saving your life. Because when this happens in Hawaii and California,
currently the hurricane is...
Let's just say you're going to be like, what's in your pocket? Because gas is going to go up to $20 a gallon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. It's heading straight north this way right now. I suspect as long as it stays strong, which it will, because this is hotter water right up here.
Yep.
Right up here is real.
It's not going to weaken, folks. It's not going to be a Category 3 or 2. It's going to stay the Category 5.
And this guy back here, another little hurricane is trying to form behind it. It's to be seen what it really does. I just find it fascinating that I actually got it right that one would form.
Yeah, he was right.
Let's refresh this from a different perspective again. And we'll take a look at it.
Sure is funny. They've been shadow banning people
now too also. See the clouds. You go full screen and look at it real close. You should be able to see what I'm trying to show you.
Looks like it's a bowling ball going back and forth, changing directions left and right.
This.
I know what you are, Shamoopy.
See how the clouds look all
You're
of a
a fake
sudden?
channel.
Those are higher top clouds. Okay, let me show you something. This was, let me stop it. Just a second, I'll stop it. This was last night, about 24 hours ago, when the storm was a Cat 5. See how this area here looks a little wider, and it looks like it's puffed up out of the clouds. Well, watch what happens when you get to where it's at tonight.
Wow. Wow. It's getting
Look at
bigger.
that. The storm is a really strong Cat 5.
Yep. It's
I
not
would
a
say
Category
this storm
3.
is the strongest,
It's not.
probably the strongest hurricane that's ever come close to Hawaii. And it is definitely by far stronger than it was last night as a Cat 5.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's still daylight in Hawaii, and the sun is laying down kind of from the west, and it is intensifying this hurricane dramatically, which is also helping this develop. You see all these puffed up areas over here? This as well is
yes, you're right.
Really
but I'm gonna be honest with you. If it went for people from Berkeley, scientists that I'm friends with, and Kevin Shipp and Edward Snowden, John Moore, all them, I wouldn't have never known all this. I'm just a speaker of the Marines militia, okay? And we're just trying to let you know shit's about to hit the fan. If you have not heard, guys, Jeff Sessions is about to be canned. And then they're going to bring in the they're going to bring in the pot, and they're going to poison y'all. Thought you might want to know that. Don't get on them FEMA barges, Hawaii. They're coming your way. They're going to kill you. They got guillotines on the damn barges.
Right there. This is today got a little weaker, and now back really strong.
Shoot and fight back. That's all I got to say, folks.
Hurricane Lane is the strongest that it has been yet. It is a solid Cat 5 tonight.
Yes. And it could be a Cat 6 if it keeps on.
Aloha to all y'all guys in Hawaii. Just the best I can do is to inform y'all guys about what I see and what's going on and tell you the truth about it.
It's coming bad.
Because you can't depend on your own locally, Masonically run government officials to tell you the truth. Because they won't. They're told what to say, and they say it or else. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Daniel Cannon Alexander has been shadow banned, folks. We're doing reruns because people needs to know.
In the direction
and my camera is dying. I gotta charge this son of a gun. Hold on. Miss Vader.
It comes up closer this way, the wind turns off that way.
Thank you. But like I said, I'm not by myself on this.
It's gonna go and take off this way. It's gonna slam into the big island and the secondary island right here.
Them wind shear is why it's turning toward us.
They're ignoring those other 5 models.
Fixing that camera.
And they're showing you the one model that shows it turning and cruising around like if it was on a vacation cruise.
He's right. It's gonna hit a down brake. It's gonna hit brakes.
It's not.
6 miles per hour, folks, and it's at 175 miles per hour. I'm looking at the damn screen right now. My app.
For those of you that missed it earlier,
it's gonna be up to 200 miles per hour. We don't watch it.
One other thing.
Try to be with them. The government is sending a lot of to disrupt your channels because it's messing up on me. But you all keep putting out the truth. Yes.
This is the official.
We want to keep you safe, man. We care.
Long period of time.
We're not getting paid for this either. We're just Robin Hood, and we're trying to slam the rich and help the poor.
Imagine this is ahead.
You're right, Anthony.
Like somebody tripped and fell face down in the mud.
It's nice to see you again, man.
This is their shoulders.
Sal, it's nice to see you.
Their head. Push the
space.
Push the
nice
mud
to see you, man.
Hit it.
Jet, nice to meet you.
In the ground. Here's 3D imagery of
Candace. Thank you.
Here's your head. Here's your shoulders. Just from a different perspective is all.
If this hurricane does what it's going to do, folks, we could have a tsunami.
3D thermal imagery
heading toward the west coast.
Go under the mud, under the lava, and see what the other side of the face looks like.
Anthony Scott, I want to let you know, Obama did the internet October the 1st, 2016. He gave the internet to ICANN. And he's coming back to get your guns. you tell your boys to be ready. Obama's sold out to the NWO.
Still looking at it from above. You can now see the image here from that position.
Looks like guns are gone.
To give you a clue, this is your nose right down here. Give you another clue. You can kind of see a couple of what looks like eyes right here.
Yep.
Okay. Another clue, there's basically a mouth right in here, and then the chin and the neck and the shoulders. But wait till you see what it looks like from the underside.
I don't know what the hell you're saying.
As it spins around here, I'll stop it here in a second. But you can already see coming in perspective the nose, eye, bridge of nose, forehead with wrinkles, bangs run all the way back into here. That is the face of Satan.
Say what?
Imprinted on Hawaii.
Wow. Interesting. USGS got a picture of Satan.
Logic before authority.
That's it, guys. I wanted to show you what was going on. Get ready, folks. All I got to say is, West Coast, get ready. They're already lined up. The tractors and the bulldozers and everything ready to come and take you out on trains. The Marines militia is going to try to do their best to fight against them. But I'm telling you right now, folks, the West Coast is being burned out. I want y'all to know that I came online because of we're being shadow banned. And we are bringing it down. Thank you for the 3 likes. I'm here to warn you to see what's coming. What's coming bad. Folks, Gordon is getting strength. And I'm telling you, when they get these hurricanes going, and you got this, the plant, the chemical plant, it's going to go kaboom. And when the Caldera, the Summit, and the Kilauea area goes down, it's going to go in the ocean. 1,000-foot tsunami. This is what Berkeley scientists are saying. It's going to hit California. Okay, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm doing the best I can. If anything else happens, I'm going to come back on. I'm going to be up all the way till 6 a.m. this morning. Okay? Y'all have a nice day. Love you all. Be safe. And if you want to stay on this channel, Shamupi or whatever your name is, I would shut your mouth. Okay? Okay? Seriously, John. You don't understand, man. If you just knew how many people I know about you. Dustin told me about you. And if you did not know, Dustin's on my side. Have a nice day. Oh, Matt Genovese is about to go to jail for pedophile to a kid. Y'all have a nice day. I'm out.